Gotta take the lens cap off. He's just going to town on that stuff. I wonder what that is. I gotta find that out. Some type of vegetation. So I'll tell you one thing about the 2010 Subaru Impreza, using it as a moose blind. It's way comfier than sitting in a portable deer stand, freezing in a tree. They're actually very comfortable too. You can sit back and stuff like that, but then you can't see the moose as good. So in my opinion, I would say that you can never get too many refreshers when it comes to moose safety. So moose, beautiful animals. They look very cute and cuddly. They look very approachable, but you know what? They're very territorial and aggressive. If you see a moose when you're out in the wild, you need to move in the opposite direction of that moose, and if they decide that they want to run after you, then you need to run away from it as fast as possible and put something large like a tree or a rock in between you and the moose. Safety never takes a vacation. Oh, it's like a smiley face down there. It's like the land smiling at you. We're gonna go somewhere else and see if we can find some moose or elk somewhere else. What's up everybody, I'm Andy and you're watching Far From Professional, and today I'm out just driving around in southwest Montana looking for any sort of wildlife. It is day 2 of firearms season here in Montana, and I'm gonna show you what I'm using for hunting season this year. It is the Canon, it is the Canon 90D. As you can see, I messed up the lens like a week after getting it, so you know, be sure you're paying attention when you're using these things, and if you're a hunter, be sure you're paying attention when you're using those firearms too. I don't like how that was going. Oh balls, I just fucking nailed my, oh my gosh. So it's been a long time since I put out my last episode. It's been like a year and a half at this point. Yeah, it's been a minute, and I just had to really take my time and reevaluate everything in my life. The pandemic has fueled nothing but change, not just for me, but for the world, and probably for you too. My resolution right now is to make more Far From Professional videos. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the feedback. I want to put out content that is going to make your day. Mental health. I want to talk about mental health, how your mental health matters. We're gonna unleash the stigma, set it free. Probably needs to be out in the wilderness. I botched that. I'm gonna do it again. Since I put out my last episode, at least in my vocabulary that is a part of my everyday life, self-care, compassion, empathy, gratitude, gratefulness, humbleness, courage, strength, confidence, meditation, exercise, mindfulness. I don't know, I lost count. I am the master of my experience, and I'm willing to, you know, share it in small doses and, you know, like try and pass that love your way and show you like the medicine that I go after, and a lot of it is in the outdoors. You matter, your mental health matters, and I just want this to resonate in someone, one person, one moment at a time, one day at a time. Overall sound mental clarity, that's a huge challenge, right? Reframing thoughts and thinking, it all takes a lot of work. Rewiring that sort of thinking that you don't want to be in, or, you know, maybe you're getting too much of, or overthinking. It takes some digging, and it takes a lot of time if you really want to work on yourself and be the person that you ultimately want to be. I'm not a therapist. I'm just like a person on this planet. If I was an actual hunter, I'd be doing a terrible job. knowing what I know probably about you is you're probably a really good human being, and you want to continue to be, but you just don't think that you are, possibly, and you need to like change that frame of thought right now. 180 that crapola. All right, it's getting dark. I don't know if I'm gonna see any animals, and if I don't, then I'm just gonna take this straight to the man cave.